Rainbow Resource Center, Queer Summertime, People, TV, movies, books, and more. We found some queer people to follow during the summer, from YouTube, actors, TikTok, musicians, books, Instagram, athletes, artists, TV, and movies. From YouTube, we have Bretman Rock, Pigeon Pagonis, Human Rights Campaign, Cat Black, Aiden Dowling, and Queer Kid Stuff. Bretman Rock, he, him, gay Filipino who immigrated to America and became a beauty influencer and social media personality based in Honolulu, Hawaii. Posts a few videos a month. Pigeon Pagonis, they, them. Non-binary intersex person. Activist, blogger, filmmaker, and YouTuber. They are an advocate for intersex human rights and against non-consensual intersex medical interventions. Human Rights Campaign. Human Rights Campaign fights for the social welfare of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer community. HRC strives to end discrimination against LGBTQ people and realize a world that achieves fundamental fairness and equality for all. Post a few videos a week. Cat Black, she, her. Trans woman, illustrator, animator, and public speaker. She creates videos about all of the various things she embodies and uses her personal experience to teach life lessons and start conversations with her very generous, intelligent audience who loves to serve up true tea every week. Posts a few times a week. Aiden Dowling, he, him. Transgender activist and co-founder of pointofpride.org, trans dad and a motivational speaker. He has been posting about his journey for more than 10 years, and he posts a few videos a month. Queer Kid Stuff. LGBTQ plus vids for kids. Your host, Lindsay, they, them, and with the help of their best stuffed friend, Teddy, they will be teaching you what gay means, what LGBT stands for, what's up with marriage equality, and so much more. Actors. Javicia Leslie, Elliot Page, Punky Johnson, Ian Alexander. Javicia Leslie, she, her. First Black bisexual actress to play Batwoman. The character of Waddler/Batwoman is a queer woman who has gone through many of the traumas experienced by the LGBTQ people, including bullying, the foster care system, homelessness, and incarceration. Elliot Page, he, they. Transgender Canadian actor/director, and first trans man on the cover of Time magazine. I love that I am trans, and I love that I am queer. And the more that I hold myself close and fully embrace who I am, the more I dream, the more my heart grows, and the more I thrive. Punky Johnson, she, her. First out Black queer woman in SNL cast member. Her comedy is direct and honest. She pulls from her personal life, talking about queer relationships, the gay community, and her family. Ian Alexander, they, he. Cast as the first transgender character in Star Trek history, playing Gray in Season 3 of Star Trek Discovery on Paramount. They were also the first out trans Asian American actor on TV in Netflix's DOA. TikTok. Geo Neptune. Gabe Adams. Aiden Mann. Rainbow History Class. Rosalind Montoya. Priyanka. Geo Neptune. They, them. Passamaquoddy, two-spirit, non-binary, master basket maker, drag queen, storyteller, educator, and model. They work in many media, including drag performance, hand poke tattooing, and jewelry. Neptune is also interested in exploring traditional beadwork and hide tanning. Gabe Adams, he, him. Gay youth born with no legs or arms, and hand-heart syndrome. He enjoys dancing and has made a name for himself in the makeup community. Just got married. Aiden Man, he, him. Transgender man documenting his journey with his dogs, Lola and Plum, the amazing deaf/blind pup. Recently been going through top surgery revision and sharing his experience. Rainbow history class. The queer and trans history lessons you don't get in school. Rudy, he, him, takes us on a walk through history, like the different flags, Stonewall, Marsha P. Johnson, queer baiting, Harvey Milk, and more. Rosalind Montoya, she, they. Hispanic, bisexual, non-binary, transgender woman. Model, actor, public speaker, makeup artist, and content creator. Created www.thetransisbeautiful.com to educate and spread awareness about community issues. Priyanka, she, her, won the first season of the reality competition series Canada's Drag Race in 2020. Also, the first person of Indo-Caribbean descent to win in the franchise's global history. I went from 0 to 100. I came into drag so hard and built up a name so quickly that it was just kind of became a routine. Musicians. Kim Petras, MNEK. Troye Sivan, Janelle Monáe. Kim Petras, she, her. German transgender woman, singer, and songwriter. Started her gender-affirming surgery at 16. I was asked if I feel like a woman now, but the truth is, I've always felt like a woman. I just ended up in the wrong body. MNEK. He, him. Black, gay, British recording artist, musician, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Hosted a songwriting camp for LGBT singer-songwriters in association with Pride in Music. The camp helped emerging LGBT talent find a safe place to work in. Troye Sivan, he, him. Gay Australian singer-songwriter, actor, and YouTuber. Played young James Howlett in X-Men Origins, Wolverine. This is not something that I'm ashamed of, and it's not something anybody should have to be ashamed of. Janelle Monáe, she, her. Bisexual, pansexual, non-binary American singer-songwriter, rapper, actress, record producer, and model. For those of us who spent time in the dark and had to build worlds to protect ourselves, shine hard. I love us. Instagram. Aluk Vadmanon. Barry Brandon. Feather Talia. Uzoma Asagua. Jack Saddleback. JP Marabaldal. Aluk Vadmanon. They, them. Gender nonconforming writer, performer, and public speaker. As a mixed media artist, their work explores themes of trauma, belonging, and the human condition. They are the creator of hashtag #DegenderFashion, a movement to be gender fashion and beauty industries. Barry Brandon, he, his. Queer indigo, non-conforming lifestyle curator, social media influencer, keynote speaker, creative director, and experiential marketing expert. Helped create For All Humans, which dreams up impactful, unforgettable moments centered around messaging inspired by your ethos. Feather Queen Talia, he, she, they. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Indigiqueer Two-Spirit drag queen. She is the pride of Muskowhegan First Nation and represents their culture within his performances. A part of Sephora Canada's first ever National Indigenous History Month campaign. Uzoma Asugwera, they, them. First queer, gender nonconforming Black Manitoban MLA. Addiction specialist, registered psychiatric nurse, educator, entrepreneur, mental health advocate, and now the NDP critic for health, seniors, and active living. Jack Saddleback, he, him. Cree Two-Spirit transgender gay man from the Samson Cree Nation in Alberta. Award-winning humanitarian, artist, and activist for the Indigenous engagement, mental health, student politics, and human rights. JP Marabalbo, they, he. Non-binary, gay, Filipino Montrealer, pole dancer. As they started to become more comfortable with their queerness, they realized that they have always been non-binary, but lacked the language to express it. Athletics. Mara Gomez, Lena Bloom, AJ Sass, Kate Sowers. Mara Gomez, she, her. First trans woman to play professional soccer in Argentina. I did have to traverse many obstacles to get here, and I can say we did it. It's a collective battle, a social battle to fight for inclusion. Lena Bloom, she, her. First trans woman of color in Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Also, the first trans woman of color to be featured in Vogue India, and the first to star in a film that premiered at the Cannes Film Festival for her appearance in Port Authority. Andrew J. Sass, he, they. Autistic non-binary author, editor, and competitive figure skater. I hope we continue having conversations about how to ensure that non-binary and gender non-conforming skaters feel welcome within our sport. We are an integral part of this community. Kate Sowers, she, her. First lesbian to coach Super Bowl 2020 San Francisco 49ers. I was proud to see the feedback of young girls who are now believing that they could also coach. They can be a part of the game just like the men. Artists. Chella Man. Artist, author, and director who identifies as deaf, genderqueer, transmasculine, Chinese, and Jewish. Gabe Calderon. Author, workshop educator, poet, Indigenous traditional artist, and Mr. Two-Spirit International from 2019 to 2020. TV shows. Danger in Eggs, Atypical, Black Lightning, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Dear White People, Elite, Grace and Frankie, The Haunting of Bly Manor, Hollywood, I Am Not Okay with This, One Day at a Time, Schitt's Creek, Someone Has to Die. Movies. Milk, Rafiki, We Were Here, Tangerine, The Imitation Game, Disclosure, Straight Up, Happiest Season, The Birdcage, Kiki, Pariah. Books. 2021 Rainbow Book List Top 10 Titles for Young Readers. Anna on the Edge, The Deep and Dark Blue, Drawing on Walls, The Everybody Book, King and the Dragonflies, The Magic Fish, My Maddie, My Rainbow, Our Subway Baby, Snapdragon. 2020 Rainbow Book List Top 10 Titles for Teen Readers. All Boys Aren't Blue, Camp, Cemetery Boys, The Circus Rose, Ilatsue, I'll Be the One, Miss Meteor, War Girls, When We Were Magic, You Should See Me in a Crown. Books written by Indigenous women and two-spirited authors. Collected by Manitoba Moon Voices. What's My Superpower? Carrie Berry Lynn. The Pencil. My Heart Fills with Happiness. 47,000 Beats. We hope you found some new ways to enjoy your summer. Contact us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or on our website, our phone number, and our address. Thank you. Dean Gios, he, him.